All of these people are liars, except for this guy. Dorian, we have never met, but I couldn't say any better myself.
And YouTube is the only place where I believe that non-experts give you their expert opinion on how to become an expert at something that they're actually not an expert in.
In this video, I'm not going to repeat what Dorian says, but it's a great video and you should go and watch it, and I've left a link in the description below. Because today I want to give you the truth about Google Ads certifications and answer Dorian's question.
I would like to hear about real people making this kind of money with these certifications and not just a bunch of YouTubers who are trying to get clicks.
And I'm going to lay out exactly what it takes to earn $100,000 or more a year with Google Ads certifications. If we haven't met yet, my name is Aaron Young and I'm your 15,000 hour Google Ads master. And I'm qualified to speak about what it takes to earn over $100,000 a year with Google Ads certifications, because since 2015 I've actually been achieving what those YouTubers have been promising and actually making well over $100,000 a year with my Google Ads certifications. And I want to say right from the start that being a Google Ads freelancer is an amazing lifestyle. And once you've built your skills and your reputation as a highly successful Google Ads freelancer, it truly does mean that you can have a flexible lifestyle working from home or anywhere in the world as long as you have a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. And as I said, I'm not just making this up or giving a shallow promise in order for you to click on this video, because this has been my truth that I've lived out since 2015. So well before this COVID-inflicted work from home rush, for the previous 7 years I was working from home, working flexible hours when I wanted to work, and even better than that, I was able to take holidays whenever I wanted, and I've managed Google Ads campaigns everywhere from my own home all the way through to beachside bars in Bali and even on bullet trains in Japan. And that's the only point where I agree with these YouTubers who are claiming that you can make $100,000 a year with Google Ads certifications, is that I do agree that becoming a successful Google Ads freelancer does give the opportunity to live a flexible lifestyle, working where you want and when you want, while still earning well over $100,000 each and every year. But what I want to make very clear and point out where these YouTubers are lying is that that lifestyle and that level of income isn't achieved through simply completing a couple of hour-long Google Ads certifications. And I want to make it very clear that by you getting your Google Ads certification, it does not mean that you are any closer to getting your dream job or to start building your own freelancing career with Google Ads. And this is for two reasons. Hey, before I go through those two reasons, could you do me a huge favor and like this video and then also subscribe to my channel? This allows me to keep creating these free Google Ads information and training videos. Let's keep going. And the first thing that I want to make very, very clear, that when it comes to getting new clients or building up a six-figure income through being a Google Ads freelancer, Google Ads certifications are worthless. To be blunt, they're not even worth the ink and the paper that you have to pay for yourself in order to print out your very own Google Ads certification. And the reason for that is, if you're getting your Google Ads certification so that you can bid and win for new jobs on sites like Freelancer or Upwork, just like the YouTubers recommend that you do, your potential client will not even ask for your Google Ads certification because frankly, they don't even care. I can guarantee you they will not ask to see your Google Ads certification. But what they will ask to see is they will ask to see your experience. They will be asking you specific questions like, do you have any experience running Google Ads campaigns in our industry or our niche? And then if you do have experience, the next question will be is, what were your results? And then even if you can positively answer those two questions, you're then going to be facing a race to the bottom as everyone is wanting to undercut each other. And to win jobs, you're finding you have to accept contracts for prices such as $5 an hour or $10 an hour. Because being new to the industry and just flashing your Google Ads certification doesn't mean that anyone is willing to pay more than $5 or $10 because you just don't have any experience. And the maths is simple. If you're only earning $5 or $10 an hour, you're never going to be able to make more than $100,000 a year. In order to be able to actually get clients that are willing to pay you more than $100 an hour, you need actual experience in managing profitable Google Ads campaigns. And the reason that I know this is because I have multiple clients that pay me way over $100 an hour, but that is only because I can give them clear examples and show them how I'm running campaigns right now that are earning 10, 20, 30, even up to 50 times more of what they're paying combined for Google Ads advertising costs, including my high management fees. No client that is willing to pay you more than $100 an hour is going to pay you that amount just because you wave a Google Ads certification in their face. They will only be willing to pay that amount because you've got proven runs on the board and they know that you can generate profits for their business and their Google Ads campaigns. And then even if you say, well, the Google Ads certification certification. I may not be able to get some clients straight away, but at least it'll help me get a job with the Google Ads digital agency. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but they also will not care if you have a Google Ads certification. How do I know this? I know this because I've consulted to Google Ads agencies and actually helped them employ new Google Ads specialists. And I can tell you, we took no notice of whether someone had a Google Ads certification or whether they had no Google Ads certifications. The only thing we looked at was their experience. And even if they only had experience in one successful Google Ads campaign, we gave that much more weight than any Google Ads certification. Because we saw time after time, people would come in and say that they had their Google Ads certification, and when we gave them a live test, they had absolutely no clue on what they were doing, let alone know how to get around the Google Ads dashboard. The Google Ads certification doesn't actually really mean anything, and the reason is because you can simply Google and find the answers in order to pass the exam. Even right now, I guarantee anyone could pass the Google Ads certification course with no prior experience, with no study. All they would simply need to do is have another tab open and Google the answers for the questions in the Google Ads exam. And then simply like that, they are certified in Google Ads without even knowing anything about Google Ads at all. And this is why experience is far more important than any certification. And the second reason for why your Google Ads certification won't change anything is that Google Ads certifications do not actually teach you how to correctly set up and optimize a campaign so that your campaigns actually generate profit. At the start of this point, I want to make it 100% clear that I love Google Ads. It's something that I've been passionate about since 2010. And the reason for that is that Google Ads has changed my life. And I say that because Google Ads helped me build my first business. In 2010, we had a dream to start our own business, which was a villa resort in Bali. We had land and a builder, but we just needed the sales. We tried real estate agents, we tried digital and marketing agencies, and none of them worked. So because it was our business, I decided to learn Google Ads and run the campaigns ourselves. And long story short, it worked. And in 2012, we opened up our first villas, and then after that, we quickly built it to a multiple six-figure a year income business, all off the back of Google Ads. So I proudly say that I'm a Google Ads nerd.
Nerd alert!
So as much as I love Google Ads, I understand that Google Ads is the way that Google makes money. Google only gets paid when someone clicks on one of your ads. So Google has a vested interest to make sure that people are clicking on their ads. But as a business owner or someone who wants to be successful in managing Google Ads campaigns, you need to learn and know how to create Google Ads campaigns where the business owner or you as the business owner actually gets paid. Meaning that your campaign is not focused on clicks and impressions, but it is focused on conversions and sales, because getting conversions and sales is where you get paid. Google actually makes it very, very easy to have a baseline knowledge of how Google Ads works. They also make it very, very easy to set up campaigns in Google Ads. But in order to learn how to create and optimize Google Ads campaigns in a way that actually generate profits, that is a very specific skill that takes time and dedication and hours upon hours of running Google Ads campaigns, running different split tests, and getting to know what actually works in Google Ads and how you can actually take any campaign from a start to a success very, very quickly. I would even say that it takes at least 2 to 3 years to get to any sort of level where you actually feel comfortable with Google Ads and know that you can create a Google Ads campaign for any single business or any single industry. And that's 2 to 3 years of learning through Google's courses or from paid courses by experienced Google Ads professionals like myself, actually running Google Ads campaigns on a daily basis. And this is important because you have to go through the seasons and the life cycle of an account. Because you could have an account right now that's really successful, but there will come a time where your campaign results will start to dip. And this could be for a number of reasons. Everything from competitors coming into your market, to Google changing the algorithm, to changing search trends. And this is where you need the experience to actually know what are the optimization actions you need to take when you start to see different data coming into your Google Ads account. So it is only then, once you've learned how Google Ads works, and then after you've built a resume of successful clients and successful campaigns, where you can clearly articulate and show how you've taken campaigns with no profit up to be highly profitable. That is a time where you are then skilled in Google Ads and you can start building your brand and your reputation of a highly skilled Google Ads freelancer. So the good news is that you too can become a successful Google Ads freelancer, having the freedom to work from home or wherever you are in the world, as long as you've got a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. But it's not going to come from just getting a Google Ads certification. It will take time and dedication. But as someone who is currently living out this reality, as a Google Ads freelancer who is earning a multiple six-figure income every year, I want to say that it really really is worth it putting in all that time, energy, and focus in order to become a Google Ads freelancer. So for anyone out there who really wants to start this journey and isn't just looking for a quick fix or a quick hack, and if you want to start to learn how to successfully optimize Google Ads campaigns so that you can start your journey of actually earning more than $100 an hour, I want to give you two things. Firstly, I want to give you free access to my Google Ads optimization checklist. Now, this is a checklist that I put together to show you exactly what you need to optimize in your Google Ads account every 72 hours, every week, every month, and every 90 days. Because the first thing you need to know about Google Ads is it's just not a matter of going in and doing different things and pressing different buttons on different days. You need a strategic approach to your Google Ads optimizations. And you can get your free Google Ads optimization checklist by just following the link in the description below. And then secondly, I want the education in Google Ads to continue right now, and I want you to go through and watch this video to see how you can actually complete proper keyword research, and then go through and watch this second video which actually shows you how to write and structure your ad copies for successful Google Ads campaigns. Thank you, and see you next time.